This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking the word. You've been in situations and the enemy's coming after you, and you think they don't have anything left, but then they still have some other trick up their sleeve. And this is what we're reading about today: is when the people of Israel are leaving Egypt, they think they're free and gone, but Pharaoh has another trick up his sleeve. Okay. And he's not totally defeated yet, but God is using that trick up his sleeve, you might say, to show how awesome he is. That'll just blow everyone away. And it's recorded here as to how great God is through this whole thing. So let's read today from Exodus chapter 14, verses 5 through 9. And it's entitled, "But I Still Have." ... You might still have this, you might still have that. Pharaoh says, I still have this that I'm going to get him with. So let's read here. Exodus 14, 5 through 9. When the king of Egypt was told that the people had fled, Pharaoh and his officials changed their minds about them and said, "What have we done? We have let the Israelites go and have lost their services." So he's thinking, well, that was dumb. Why did we let them go? They were had been slaves for 400 years, so they had done a lot of the building projects around there. All of a sudden, with the Israelites gone, we don't have the building, people to build the building projects anymore and take care of our animals and all that stuff. Remember, the Egyptians were not big fans of taking care of sheep and so forth. And they relied on the Israelite people to do that. So they're like, oh no, we let these people go. We need them back, okay? How soon they forget about their firstborn child just died and all these other plagues. But anyway, they were like, oh, we need them back. Verse 6. So he had his chariot made ready and took his army with him. He took 600 of the best chariots, okay? Notice it wasn't the clunker chariots that he had 600 of the best chariots, okay? This time in the world, Egypt was known for their military, okay? And the chariots were like comparable to what we have as tanks today. You could just go through, a group of soldiers and mow them down, with everything that was sticking out of this chariot to decimate the enemy. And so he has these chariots, and he has 600 of these chariots, going against to bring these people back. And he had with him all the officers with him. Verse 8, the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, so that he pursued the Israelites, who were marching up boldly. The Egyptians, all Pharaoh's horses and chariots, horsemen and troops, pursued the Israelites and overtook them as they camped by the sea near Pi-Hahiroth, opposite Baal Zephon. Okay, we already talked about the location yesterday. But so Pharaoh is coming after him, and he's bringing all his army with him to do that, in these chariots to do that. And he's thinking, all these plagues have happened. They really haven't. They've affected the food supply and the children and all that stuff. They haven't affected really the army. And so Pharaoh is thinking, I still got my army. And so I'm going to go after him with that. And you're going to see God, it's kind of like Pharaoh wants, plague number 11 to happen. And that's kind of what happens here. Plague number 11 is all his army being destroyed in the sea here. So anyway, it looks like Pharaoh has a trick up his sleeve, but God is much greater and has an extravaganza up his sleeve. Thank you for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Exodus. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.